to me. Yeah.
To give you a live look now at what's happening right now in Philadelphia. You can see the size of that crowd. Thousands of people are gathering right now for a peaceful protest. It is one of several across the country, all in response to a shooting by an ICE agent that killed a woman in Minneapolis. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has put the state National Guard on standby out of an abundance of caution. And all day, we have seen a memorial growing at the spot where that shooting happened. The woman's now been identified as a 37-year-old mother of three, and we've learned Renee Good just moved to Minnesota last year. Her ex-husband says Good had just dropped off her 6-year-old son before the shooting happened. Tensions are rising this afternoon as protesters demand ICE agents leave the city. Armando Garcia is in Minneapolis with an update on the investigation and unrest.
Dozens of people circled around a memorial of flowers today at the scene of the tragic deadly shooting in Minneapolis Wednesday involving federal agents. The group praying for 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good. She was behind the wheel of this maroon Honda SUV. This disturbing video posted on X causing public outrage. Federal agents shouting demands as an ICE agent grabs the door. Good backs up, then drives forward. An immigration agent firing multiple rounds at the vehicle, killing Good.
We recognize that he acted according to his training. He acted appropriately to protect his life and the life of his colleagues and fellow law enforcement officers that were there and people that were surrounding.
According to a law enforcement official, the agent involved is a member of ICE's special response team, deployed for high-profile and tactical situations. The agent has 10 years of experience, according to a source.
That woman was there to interfere with a legitimate law enforcement operation. She was trying to ram this guy with her car. He shot back. He defended himself.
Clashes today between protesters and law enforcement outside a federal building. Many in the community demanding justice.
What we see on that camera is murder that is being justified by the highest office of this nation. We will not allow it.
Minnesota's Bureau of Criminal Apprehension today learning it would not be involved in the investigation, which would be led solely by the FBI.
It feels very, very difficult that we will get a fair outcome. And I say that only because people in positions of power have already passed judgment.
The White House saying today that the Department of Homeland Security will continue to operate on the ground in Minneapolis. Armando Garcia, ABC News, Minneapolis.
This shooting has sparked demonstrations across the country, including Chicago and New York. And we know that later tonight, there's one planned here in North Texas as well. Matt Howerton will bring us live coverage on air and online, and be sure to follow WFAA on TikTok, Instagram, and
my God, my God, my God. Brothers, all y'all came on. I'm glad y'all came on. I went on with the brothers tonight, and I'm glad they came on. I don't know how many of them came on with me. Catherine, as you see them, just bring them up. Bring them all up. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to be, I go my boy John Henry, he ain't come. Here comes John. So I'm not going to be nice tonight about this. This is too blatant. She's a white lady. She's my daughter. Yeah, I'm the original man. And I'm going to stand up and speak for her. I will not allow them. Catherine, I'd like for you to play it where John and the rest of them can see it, if it's all right with you. Who else did see it? Alan, did you see it? Well, look at all my brothers. Come on. Catherine, you saw you surrounded by all these men of God. Miss Catherine, she's out of Fort Worth, Minnesota. She's my COO. These are men of God surrounding you. Look at this here. You go, Brother Allen, Brother Maker, John Henry. Well, look at this love. Look at this love. I'm going to need all of y'all to speak in a minute. Catherine, can you play that again where they can see what happened?
I'm going to give you a live look now at what's happening right now in Philadelphia. You can see the size of that crowd. Thousands of people are gathering right now for a peaceful protest. It is one of several across the country, all in response to a shooting by an ICE agent that killed a woman in Minneapolis. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has put the state National Guard on standby out of an abundance of caution. And all day we have seen a memorial growing at the spot where that shooting happened. The woman's now been identified as a 37-year-old mother of three, and we've learned Renee Good just moved to Minnesota last year. Her ex-husband says Good had just dropped off her 6-year-old son before the shooting happened. Tensions are rising this afternoon as protesters demand ICE agents leave the city. Armando Garcia is in Minneapolis with an update on the investigation and unrest.
Dozens of people circled around a memorial of flowers today at the scene of the tragic deadly shooting in Minneapolis Wednesday involving federal agents. The group praying for 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good. She was behind the wheel of this maroon Honda SUV. This disturbing video posted on X causing public outrage. Federal agents shouting demands as an ICE agent grabs the door. Good backs up, then drives forward. An immigration agent firing multiple rounds at the vehicle, killing Good.
We recognize that he acted according to his training. He acted appropriately to protect his life and the life of his colleagues and fellow law enforcement officers that were there and people that were surrounding.
According to a law enforcement official, the agent involved is a member of ICE's special response team, deployed for high-profile and tactical situations. The agent has 10 years of experience, according to a source.
That woman was there to interfere with a legitimate law enforcement operation.
You going to hell with a gasoline jacket on,
to
boy.
ram this guy with her car.
Ain't nobody ram no guy.
He defended himself.
Clashes today between protesters and law enforcement outside a federal building. Many in the community demanding justice.
What we see on that camera is murder that is being justified by the highest office of this nation. We will not allow it.
Minnesota's Bureau of Criminal Apprehension today learning it would not be involved in the investigation, which would be led solely by the FBI.
It feels very, very difficult that we will get a fair outcome. And I say that only because people in positions of power have already passed judgment.
The White House saying today that the Department of Homeland Security will continue to operate on the ground in Minneapolis. Armando Garcia, ABC News, Minneapolis.
The shooting has sparked demonstrations across the country, including Chicago and New York. And we know that later tonight there's one planned here in North Texas as well. Matt Howerton will bring us live coverage on air and online. And be sure to follow WFAA on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook for minute-by-minute updates.
Bring everybody back. Thank you so much. I want y'all to go one by one. This is live, John. This will be seen over 1 million people less than 30 days. So I need y'all individually, because this show, we're going to, one day y'all be my co-host and get paid. And I need all of y'all.
Minister, mute your mic, mute your phone or your mic, because it's having some issues.
Mute my phone?
You're echoing.
What phone should I mute? Because I never like it. What's that? Let me see. It's never. I don't know what's going on. Because I'm talking to Facebook here, and I always talk here, never done that.
Okay, so we're good now. Thank you.
Hello? I was mute. Okay. I need each and every one of y'all. It's important for us to speak the truth. And I'm going to go harder because they don't think that we'll speak up for people, but they don't know Master Prophet Muhammad had a white mother and a black father. We for justice. We don't care who it is. And we, the Hebrew Israelite, Nation of Islam, Sign of Madonna, Black United Front, our Christian brothers and sisters, whoever, us men just come off the brotherhood meeting. I need each one of y'all to speak. Starting with you, John.
Oh, yeah, man. Yes, sir. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate you giving me an opportunity to come on your fine show. I love that start. I love the fire. And you came to our show. We must first be brothers, brought a fire. and I don't think you done cooled off. I don't. You hot over there. Is that smoke coming from your head, bro? I can't tell. I know why you got the glasses on. You don't want us to get none of them sparks. That's what you don't want. But yes, sir. This is I love the way you brought in and showing these live clips of actual factuals. See, that's
We
facts,
always show actual facts. We got about 4 or 5 more film, ladies and gentlemen, what y'all gonna love about this show. And I pray y'all become a part of it, because after a while I'll be able to pay y'all. But this show is gonna go. We done hit almost 29 million people, 1 million comments. We the only show in America. Speak solution. We don't gossip. We speak solution. And we're trying to tell our brothers, 50 and all of them, and all of them, what they doing, they dry snitching and don't know it. If you got a problem with a brother, call him on the phone, go meet him in Atlanta, go meet him in New York, or when you come on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and put a brother down and get him indicted, you snitching. So they don't know what they're doing. And it started with Cat Williams. So we have to change the narrative. That's why Ali Sadiq won't do that. So again, and he here from Houston, he's major. So we have to teach them how to get along. The 12 council we got in Chicago. I got 7 council here. I'll use some of y'all council where we can talk to our brothers and stop this cash assassination, because young people are looking at us and we look like a bunch of monkeys snitching on each other.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. I agree 1,000% everything you're saying, bro. Absolutely. And that comes from us not being brothers. We're not having the mindset, and not having the mindset of first being brothers. Because, I mean, what's our motto, brother? You want for your brother what you want for yourself. So if you dry snitching, you don't want nothing for yourself or your brother.
That's right.
Because whatever you get from dry snitching, it won't compare to what you would get for being a brother.
That's right. What do you have to say about the lady?
Well,
so she backed up and went away from them.
Oh yeah,
she didn't hit nobody. Bro. She didn't hit nobody.
What I saw when I looked at it was I saw 3 things. I saw someone I saw a female, first of all, and then I saw men trying to be aggressive with a female, and then want to use it that there's a card, she used the card. So when the guy goes to the door and try to open the door, he couldn't open it. She pulls away. The man in the front, or whatever that was, it ain't a man, shot through the window. But as the car came by, he kept shooting through the window, through the side. So what position are you in? She wasn't doing you nothing, passing by you. So why are you still shooting? Then the guy that was trying to get in the car, after he shot, he ran away. If you notice, they all run away. Like they all got scared, like he shouldn't have done what he did, right? So if anything, he may have a case for in the front of the car. But once she passed him and he kept shooting in the side, oh no, that's right. He doesn't have a self-defense on that at all. Then they took their sweet time to even go over there and get to her. It was civilians that took off running.
It was a doctor there, John. It was a doctor there. The doctor tried to go over there. They wouldn't let the doctor go help the lady.
Wow. He was a physician. Wow. So that goes to show you that they have no love for none of us. They on this agenda.
They shot their own kind over
nothing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The law say, listen, my brothers be first, you next. Listen what they say. The law say, if she's not coming after you, you ain't no danger. If she's not a criminal with a murder case and shows threat to society, the law say you cannot shoot her. If you just want to stop her, shoot the tires out. What did you shoot her for?
Absolutely.
She backed up and went away from them. My brothers from brothers, speak up. Speak up.
That's you, brother Mike.
Okay, turn your mic off. You know, I would say I've been watching the story pretty intensified, and I want to see it in slow motion. When I finally saw it in slow motion, what I noticed is if you take note of the tire, her front left tire, of which they're saying that she weaponized her vehicle, but if you look at her left tire, you can tell that the lady was trying to turn away from the officer the ICE agent who actually stepped in front of her.
Purposely turned away
She
from
was
him.
trying to
She
get
wasn't trying to
away.
hurt nobody.
Her agenda wasn't to harm anybody, you know. And I'm gonna tell you, regardless of what the race, nationality is, one thing that I would say: this is a female. One, this man pulled his gun. He had enough time to pull his gun and shoot this woman. First bullet going through the front left window of the front window pane. And he had the opportunity to pull his gun and shoot this woman with that kind of accuracy, with that kind of timing. He had it in his mind already that he wanted to do some harm to somebody. And unfortunately, he took this lady's life, and I'm gonna call this what it is. This is cold-blooded murder. It's cold-blooded murder. And what we're watching right now is the true nature of our oppressor. We're watching the true nature of the government of the United States of America, because every one of them, from the president, from the vice president, from the leader of the FBI, all of them are lying right before the American public. And this really should serve as a major warning. I see it as a major warning because I really connect everything to us, to be honest with you. I don't see anything that's happening and not see a relationship with us in it in some kind of way. Because what we're seeing is blatant lying before the people. And this has been happening over and over and over again. And it makes me really to understand why we were told at some point that many of these who are in leadership in this country, that they will be in the back of pickup trucks. You see, because the people are going to turn against them at some point. And you can see why that's happening, because you can't keep blatantly lying. Everybody is tired of being lied to and being deceived and mistreated with injustice. And I forget what Dr. King said, but I can't quote it exactly, but he said, a threat to justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere to some extent.
That's right.
You see,
That's
so
right.
when you are unjust in this area, then we already know we ain't got a chance. This is the same city. And I'm from the Midwest, about 3 hours from there. This is the same city that they killed George Floyd in. You see what I'm saying?
God.
You understand? So we got to understand with lawless power coming into people's community, displacing family, whether you agree with immigration laws or not, some I can understand, some I don't understand. And some I think are just absolutely horrific when you're displacing families that have been here for generations. But giving them lawless power, just giving them absolute power to come in and do whatever they want. So you pull up and you kill, and I'm serious. A woman, you blow her brains out. There's some cold-blooded,
no threat. She was no threat.
Enemy.
She was
and
no
it reminds
threat.
me what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said.
Out.
No threat at all. Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that they were going to lose their civility. They're going to go completely to their savage ways. And brothers, I assure you that that's what we're looking at right now. We're watching savage behavior, getting on a national screen, lying, saying that this lady was a threat to that man. That man had an opportunity to move out the way. He was not injured. He didn't even get bumped. And he pulled that gun out quickly enough, and he blew that innocent lady's brains out. No wonder the country is up in a roar right now. And it should be right now, because that kind of thing right there just cannot be allowed to happen in this country.
Listen what they said, brother. One more thing you need to know. The president came on and lied. The president of the United States, Anthony Sutton, trying to come on too quick.
What's the deal, y'all?
The president tried to lie and say that he hit him. She hit him. He in the hospital. The president of the United States of America lied and said the man was in the hospital. Number two, watch this here. One of the other officers said that the man had been drugged by a car last year. Don't miss this. So he had trauma. He needed a psychosocial assessment. So he shouldn't be on the police force because they said he was triggered.
Exactly.
Because he'd been drugged before. So anything like that, he shoot. So then he should have never been on the police force. Donald Trump is guilty of bringing them people out there with all the masks on, and over half of them ain't no police. So again, brother, this is murder in first degree on national TV. And America is finna shut this down. Believe me, 100, 200 million people coming out. They're not gonna stop. These people on national TV lying blatantly with systemic racism on their own kind. But this is our sister because our life comes from Africa. This is our daughter. And we're gonna take up for our daughter. And I'm going to Minnesota and speak on national TV. I would not let this go. This is wrong. The lady backed up and got away. She tried to hurt nobody. If you just want to shoot the tires out. And then you would let the doctor go see. Come on, brother.
Brother. And I've had so many involved in the country. And what was
your mic going in and out, Salam.
to see that, but one
Salam, your mic going in and out. Is he on mute, Catherine?
it's the same.
We can't hear you.
Salam, I'm gonna go to Anthony Sutton.
Important when the men stand.
Say somebody let Salam know we can't hear him. Salam, we're on national TV. We can't hear you.
Oh, hold on.
Me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes. Come on.
Can you hear me, brother?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you couldn't hear me. Okay. What I said was, and thank you, is that as I've traveled around the country covering these different stories for the Final Call, this is the same narrative.
Yes.
Making the victim the villain.
Come on.
Turning the one who got killed as the cause of their own demise. That woman truly was driving away. Everybody was standing there. She was gone. Once a person heads in the opposite direction, there's no longer a threat.
Facts.
And so that was my first time actually seeing it. I've been hearing about it, but when I finally get a chance to see it, as you just showed, and thank you for that, I got to tell you that kind of hurt my heart, because that could have been any of us. And so as men, our obligation, once again, when we stand up for women and children, it'll make a difference in the society. And we are the ones that are obligated to say something about such tragedy. And I pray for her family, her 3 children who don't have their mother anymore. It's a sad situation.
That's what hurt me, man. That's what hurt me. Them children don't have their mother, man. And Jasmine, we're gonna play Jasmine. I want y'all to see this here. Play Jasmine crying on TV, Catherine. Play Jasmine crying. I want you to see this. This is pitiful, man. If you know they'll shoot up, we don't have a chance.
Not one, man.
And we just did Big Brothers first tonight. Because God knew He was going to bring us all here. This ain't my show. This our show. Catherine is getting it together, my producer. Believe me, she won't say. Jasmine was crying today. That is wrong, y'all.
Yeah.
3 children don't have a mother. The husband. Ain't no sense me lying. I kiss everybody. No way. You're gonna indict him. You have to indict him. The woman had no threat. She backed up, guns, and went away from it. And if you just want to shoot the time's up. Catherine, can you fan it?
Brother Bonner, you got it. I'm not sure if you know, but you got a slight echo in the background.
On mine?
On yours, yes, sir.
Okay.
I don't know if something else might be on.
Okay. My producer's computer is messing up for a moment.
It's all good. I'm just trying to make sure you know, so you know what I'm saying. If it's
so I'm still echoing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I apologize.
Nah, you good. I can hear you clearly. I'm just letting you know it's an echo.
Okay. Marcus came on. This is Marcus Miles, y'all. With She's Happy Hair. We're going to bring him on to our brothers. Must be first. He's in Black Wall Street also. He's the only company I know in 2012 that now made over $100 million in Happy Hair.
Hey, that's one of my best friends, Mr. Bonner. We went to school together. Yeah, Marcus Bowers, man.
Who said that?
It's Anthony Sutton. That I was on the Zoom with you earlier.
How you doing, brother? Well, let me get Marcus up here. We're going to get him up here soon. My producer come back.
Nah,
that's what he said. One of your good friends.
Computer
Rags know everybody.
Marcus, we're going to get you up here. I don't know where yet. If I knew where you was, I'd get you. I don't see you, but we're going to definitely get you up here. So, Anthony, you know Marcus?
Yeah, man. I'm proud of my brother, man. Hey, when I was on that other side trying to get out here, he answered. He probably one of the only people that's not blood that answered the phone for me every time I called him. You hear me? Came home and you know what I'm saying? I ain't asking for nothing. He just been giving me a bunch of business pointers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
He that kind of brother.
Just a real brother. Yeah, he's just a real brother.
Marcus, we're gonna get you on soon. Her computer unfreeze.
Nah, fact, man.
But I don't know where you at.
You don't know what you don't know where who at? Marcus?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see him. He on here, but I have to bring him on the thing where he can speak. And I can't do it because I don't see him. Marcus, we're gonna bring you up soon up computer unfreeze. Brother, what Marcus has listened to us so we can bring you up. Brother Anthony Sutton, what do you think about this shooting?
I think it's ridiculous, man. I just saw it for the first time earlier today, man, and I feel like injustice to one of us is an injustice to all. You know, some people might see it as a black and white, and it ain't all, like we talked about on the Zoom. People like to turn their head because it's not them, but it is us. You know what I'm saying? Like we next. They already been gunning us down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, the fact that they feel so comfortable doing that, and I think it's even more scary. It's even more scary because she ain't black. You know what I'm saying? Like you said earlier.
That's what really makes it bad, Mr. Sutton.
If
this
they don't
woman
give a
is a
damn,
beautiful white woman. Was doing no wrong.
Yeah.
She backed up to make sure she didn't hit him and turned to the right, and she wasn't going fast.
Man, the lady wasn't going 2 miles per hour, man.
Yeah, you could have shot her tires out. I'm going to try this one more time with y'all. Marcus, listen. The guy that shot him, his name is Jonathan. This man just got run over a year ago and drugged. So It's easy for him to be triggered, but
He
there's
shouldn't
still
even
no
been at
reason
work.
for him to do it.
He shouldn't
Number
have been
one,
at work then.
he should have been at work because they should have gave him a psychosocial assessment. And in the nation, we get Dynetics. So from Scientology. So again, he should have never been at work. You can tell something wrong. I think he shot her 3 times. There was no reason to shoot her. No one was in danger. And like our brother said, Salam, she was driving away. And she wasn't driving fast. And then when the doctor tried to go see to try to resuscitate her, they wouldn't even let the doctor go over there or no one else. They wanted her dead.
Fact.
And
They
that's
wanted to
exactly
make an
what they
example
done.
out of him.
Hold on, let me do something. Father God, I'm asking you on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, please give us justice for these 3 children. For the 3 children. God, these children are decimated. This is systemic racism on their own kind. So anybody else, this is undeniable what's going on. So again, you all, we have to get this guy indicted, him and Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the one sent him out there with that buffoonery. And look what y'all, on the 6th, the same day he broke in the Capitol.
Yeah, absolutely. What this actually shows is what I've always said, and if you live in America, you should know. There's 2 things in America that you cannot do. Only 2
Marcus,
things.
what up?
What's going on?
Do y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Speak, John.
There's 2 things. These are the 2 things that you can't do in America. I don't care who you are. You can be a white man to a brown man. You can't kill a white man and you can't steal his money. I don't care who you are. You can kill a black man. You can kill a brown man, yellow man, red man. You can kill a white woman, black woman, yellow woman, red woman. You can do all that and get away with it. And that was the mentality and that was the thought process. Because if you ain't the man, and because he believes he's the man, which we know he's not, and that mindset of in the wilderness of North America, that's what we call it, right, Brother Johnny? The wilderness of North America, the wild, wild west of North America. He pulled his gun out like he was Bat Masterson. If you saw it.
I'm gonna do a rap song. I'm finna spend a couple $1,000. I'm finna call my producer tonight. I'm gonna do a rap song, Wild Wild West, on Jonathan. I'm gonna play that film back and show it to the world. I'm not gonna let this go. He had to be indicted, Marcus. We cannot let this man get away with shooting that woman. That woman backed up and went the other way, and because he was triggered from a year ago and drugged, this woman ain't drugged him. Brother Marcus, I want to thank you for coming on. Brother Anthony Sutton has spoke diligently about you. How every time you call, you give him wisdom and knowledge. And that just go to show you, brother, that you being consistent doing God's job. And we just had a show tonight, and we'll be calling you on it. We must be brothers first, because this the brothers also, y'all, on Black Wall Street. And I own Black Wall Street in 1906. So again, this is powerful to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To have, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wonderful brothers with wisdom and knowledge and understanding. This is my first time in 5 months since I started this to have 5 intelligent men of God. If y'all would help me, give y'all all a round of applause. I just want to thank y'all, man. For this is powerful, man.
Absolutely.
I feel I am honored. I want the world to hear this because it's gonna go viral. I am honored to be on here with my brother Marcus, somebody that's my godson, and he went and got Miss Jackie Patterson in the flood in his big truck, picked her up, took out the storm when I was in Chicago at Savior's Day. The man took brother Anthony Sutton. Every time Sutton called, he gave him wisdom and knowledge, and the brother was gifted enough to make over $100 million from 2012 to now. So again, let's give Mr. Biles another round of applause. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We need that kind of money.
Hey, Johnny, appreciate you, man.
We need that kind of money where we can build apartment complex and condos and our own subdivision. You have builders on here, Marcus. You have builders on here, and they're going to be helping me build here in Houston and Baton Rouge, Atlanta, Chicago. So you will be a part of this. With no further ado, Anthony Sutton, you can speak back to Marcus. And Marcus, after that, you speak. And then we'll come back to the professor. He needs to speak. Let's go.
Man, you already know what it is, Marcus. I had no idea you was gonna be on here, but you know, like minds think alike. And when I was talking about how we need to take action earlier, Mr. Bonner, this the type of brother that I was speaking on. You know, somebody that's gonna put action behind the words. And you as well, John, when we was talking earlier on the Zoom. But yeah, this brother been super influential. Not just in business, just as a brother. Like, it don't even always be business, man. We just be talking about life. You know what I'm saying? Everything from you know, our spouses to you know, his children, or what our plans are from the future. You know what I'm saying? Most recently, with everything you got going on, Marcus, you already know I'm over here, like, I'm planning some content just on your behalf, just to draw more light to the situation, so we can make sure that your $80 million, $100 million company that you built from scratch don't have no more hiccups. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like you said, without further ado, Marcus Bowers, man, we glad you joined, Marcus.
Man, yeah, it ain't nothing, man. Happy Thursday. You know what I'm saying, everybody? I'm just always happy to be talking to a group of individuals virtually, in person. It don't even matter, you know. And yeah, I'm just here to, you know, share some information and see what my boy Johnny talking about. He always coming with the hot topics. And I think it's important to share what we feel about some of these topics. You know, you want to be remembered, you know, so that's why I'm here. They say if you ain't speaking, you ain't leading, man. So, and Anthony, man, tell them go stream your song, your hit. You know what I'm saying?
Silence is violence.
Look, a lot of people don't know this man is a worldwide artist. If not now, he will be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna know how talented he is, and that he's a great creator, man. Like I've been a fan for so long, and so I'm not a fan of too many people, you know. But for some reason, Anthony he got something with his music, man. So keep up the good work. And yeah, everybody else, man. Everybody I don't know. Again, I'm gonna virtually, you know, introduce myself. I'm a globalpreneur. It's not just She's Happy Here, but that is my biggest company. We started with just $800, grew to a multi-million-dollar company without taking no business loans out, you know, and I can do it again. You know, I got a bunch of degrees, and I'm always excited to give the information. You know, I use a lot of AI tools. I use a lot of data collection, a lot of systems and things that we all got access to that everybody can use as well. So one of my favorite things to say is no matter what you do, use AI too. You know what I'm saying? So if you scared of ChatGPT, come listen to me. You know what I'm talking about? I break you in and show you how to win. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, Johnny. What's going on, brother?
Man, we so glad you're on here. We have Salam on here. We have John Henry, one of my personal friends and his brother. We have Professor Maka. We Must Be Brothers First. And we got Anthony. There's some great brothers on here. We was already on another show. We Must Be Brothers First. Next Thursday, I will have you on it, Be the Will of God, at 7 o'clock, where you can speak with these wonderful brothers. We are building an economical situation in brotherhood.
Johnny, brother Johnny.
$1 per month in residual, and we have these kind of brothers on here with that kind of knowledge and wisdom. Each one of them are gifted, and you are gifted. This is so wonderful. Let me bow again, not to you all, but to y'all spirit and y'all gift. I am so glad tonight to be on here with this many brothers that belong directly to God, and his brotherhood is here. And the world will see this on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. And let me go any further. Let me do this right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Stephanie Rose for coming on. I want to thank Simone LeBox for coming on. I want to thank John Hendry for coming on. I want to thank Connie Upson, Albert Johnson, Terrence Adams, Louise Shaw, Terry Adams, Carolyn Ebony Marie, Joseph Vaughn, Sandra Edwards. I can't read all of y'all. I'll read some more of y'all in a minute. I want to thank you, Facebook, for all y'all coming on, seeing these wonderful brothers. These are brothers of God. These are the kind of men we need to raise our children, to help our women be victorious and successful.
Thanks.
I'm proud of each and every one of these men, and we are going to grow 1,000 men together and open up 100 vocational schools and take our construction company and our real estate, where we be making over $1 million a month. That's $12 million a year, where we can do for ourselves. We can do it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to push each one of them, starting with John and Marcus. You two first. Then I'm coming to my brother, and I'm coming to you, son. And son, if you send me that song, or we'll put one of your songs on. You send it to my phone. I will send it to my producer, and
Absolutely.
We'll play one of your songs, because Marcus done said you can sing, so we're all a fan out, because if he said it, I believe it. So
Nah,
again,
1,000%. But more so, I want to help you with the song. Not saying you need no help, but I like to contribute to the song that you're saying that you about to make, to bring light to this situation, man, because that's really what it's about.
Well, I'm definitely going to do that song. I'm going to the studio this weekend. I will stay there till I finish that song. I will not let these devils get away. It's systemic racism for to kill that beautiful lady with 3 beautiful children. Jonathan, that was completely out of order. Completely out of order. The lady has 3 beautiful children, her husband. All she did was back up and went for, and by him being triggered, Marcus, and was drugged a year ago, she didn't drag him. He could have shot the tires out if she just wanted to shoot something. She was not speeding. She was no danger. And the law say you can't shoot her unless she's a murderer and had a threat to society. She was not no threat to society. There was no reason to kill her. Professor, I need you to speak now.
Can he hear you?
Unmute your phone, Professor.
Yes, sir, brother. This is Brother Mikhail Ibrahim. Thank you for having me on. A couple of things I do want to go over, brother. We have to understand the time and what must be done. You got to understand that we're in a war, and the minister has always talked about. Can you hear me, brother?
We hear you loud and clear,
brother.
Yes, sir. The minister has always talked about, before they go into a war, there's a propaganda campaign that takes place. And we see the propaganda being put forth by this administration. They always blame the left, and they blame the Democrats for everything. So the propaganda is to make the left and the Democrats an enemy of the people. And so they've already started that, which makes it easier for them to do what they need to do, because they have to make you an enemy. And so we're seeing this play out. Now, the minister also talked from the messenger that 100% dissatisfaction brings about a change.
Come on.
Where is that change going to come from? The change is not going to just come from the Black community. When they did that white woman the way they did her, you have so many white people out there, brother, just bringing about a change. People are getting fed up.
Bond.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
We hear you loud and clear. Keep going.
Yes, sir. So that change must take place with 100% dissatisfaction. It's going to take all of us to unite as one to bring about that change, brother. And that change is getting ready to happen. Everything the minister says happens either by God active or his permissive will. So we got to ask the question, did God actively cause this situation to happen, or did he see it happen and he permits it that will bring about a change? So those are the things, brother, that we got to ponder on and come together and make that change happen. Not just for the black community, but for the brown and for the poor whites as well. Thank you, brother.
Brother, let me say to you, Professor, I wish you come on the show more. I pray one day that all y'all come on, because I'm going to open up a Center Y'all Hall show. I'm going to have Marcus. He already told me he'll come on. And we're going to be like The View. But The View, we're going to be stronger than them, because we're going to have different gifts on there. And we have 300, 400 people up front. And we're going to be teaching solution to sisterhood, brotherhood, and our children. We have supreme wisdom. We have the knowledge, and we have gifts. So we'll take that God has given us and shock the world with teaching them, because that's how I got out of prison. They sent me to 26 prison because I had the wisdom and knowledge of God. I was able to bring Christian, Muslim, Baptist, gangbangers all together under one God. One faith, one baptism, anti-Semitism coming back in. So again, we have to understand what's happening tonight, that the brotherhood started this. And I thank John. John, you sent me the link and told me to come on, did you not?
Yes, sir, I sure did.
I want to thank you, Mr. John. John loved me and I love him. Keep bringing me watermelons, John. So again, yeah, he had a bunch of watermelons the other day. I bought them. So again,
yes, sir.
We have to be empowered, Marcus. Where Marcus go? Marcus left me? I don't see him.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Okay.
We
have to be empowered. I want y'all to hear me. What's going on tonight, just with us? Us right here can shock the world. If Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King shocked the world, one woman that would not move on the bus, the men in the back was telling her, move, move, you're going to create a problem. She never moved. She wasn't weighing about a 98 to 105 pounds. She said, well, nothing wrong with my feet. There was something wrong with my heart. Well, damn it, something wrong with my heart tonight. We got to stop this systemic racism, and we got to take our money, Marcus, with all your wisdom and AI and my Operation Millionaire and all my people I have. And with Catherine, all of us, John, we must be brothers first. We have to take the power that we have and make millions of dollars where we can change things. That's why Master Fard Muhammad said we would have friendship in all walk of life. This is our time. We need to leave a legacy, not a letdown, and break the generational curse and bring a generational blessing. We owe our ancestors. And damn it, we got to stand up. This must be standing up, and our voice will be heard. And I have 5,000 habit-making angels around me. God is with me. I have favor. I don't have no swagger. I got favor, because swagger run out. Favor don't run out. I'm asking Marcus, you producer, Professor, you Michael, you Salam, John, you know I ain't playing with you. And that's the sudden. Let's come together and build a mighty house. And that way we all can be millionaires, where our wife, our women, and our children, when they see us, they will back us and push us and put that queen on the right part of the board playing chess, and you'll never be checkmated. Come on, black man. Let's take care of business. Let's love one another. Let's be brotherhood, where our women will come and help us. They done killed our daughter, and damn it, we ain't going for it. And I'm going to do that song this weekend. I'm getting my producer to give me the music. He just sent me about 20 music. I will not allow this to go up under the bridge. They will not sweep it away. Mr. Trump, you my son. You're a bad boy. You're going down. You won't get away. God is going to get you. You will not get away. You Vance with your lying self. That woman ain't did nothing to him. Then y'all lie and say the man in the hospital. In the hospital for what? Because he crazy? So stop your lying on national TV. This time, out of 360 million people, like they did George Floyd, Over 300 million people finna come out, Marcus. This is too ugly. This woman got 3 beautiful children, and they'll never see their mother. This is historical. This is systemic racism. This is out of line. And if he was that easy to trigger, he should have never been out there. They should have waited 4 or 5 years and kept him at a desk job. Should have had him out there in that buffoonery and foolishness. And evidently he needed a psychosocial assessment and a dynamic, not only when they indict him. I want Donald Trump too, because he the one sending all these people out there doing crazy stuff. They had 2,000 of them out there. This is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, I'm asking God to help us, bring us together, give us the power we need, God, and let us have justice, freedom, justice, and equality. God, I'm going to ask you again, give us freedom, justice, and equality. Let us take this song, let the song go platinum. I'm giving 30% of the song to the 3 daughters, 3 children, 10% apiece, where they can be all right for the rest of their life. May God bless them babies. May God bless the husband. This is wrong. Catherine, can you get Jasmine on there yet? Catherine, can you get Jasmine on there yet? Because I definitely want them to see it.
Hey, Johnny, did you know that it happened right
It is.
close to the George Floyd
It's so hard to sit here sometimes because
listen, y'all,
I didn't come to Congress,
Lord have mercy,
to write laws or to do things that are hurting people.
My God.
I'm just asking if there's any decency or heart or courage on that side of the aisle. The fact that a woman was killed, she was shot in her head, and y'all are pretending like nothing happened. I remember when Charlie Kirk got killed. Do you remember what our response was? Our response wasn't to sit there and pretend like it was okay. Is it okay because you have a badge? Because the last time I checked, allegedly no one is above the law. Can y'all not just have a little bit of courage and humanity?
My God.
A child.
My God. My God. My
Child
God.
has lost her mom. And y'all want to pretend that it is okay. I am asking if there is anyone that will stand for the very people that elected us and sent us to Congress. You tell us things like, well, the immigrants are bad. And so we got to get all these bills because the immigrants are the ones that are causing the harm. They're bringing the crime. The mayor of Minneapolis told y'all to get the fuck out. Yet y'all are the ones, it is this administration that is bringing crime to their streets. That's what's happening.
It's the third incident where somebody has dropped an F-bomb in this committee, including the video.
I'm sorry.
Including the video that we had to watch earlier.
Are your princess ears okay?
Is it profanity?
Well,
your princess ears
the House of Representatives.
The committee. You are about the fact that a woman.
Are you House of Representatives?
The gentlelady. Are we offending your princess ears? Are they that soft?
All members will.
Maybe some of the kids out there.
Mr. Chairman, it is the gentlelady's time.
You're killing them.
Kids.
It is the gentlelady's time. Let's let her have her time.
It is the gentlelady's time. Would you stop the clock for a moment? Okay, and I'll restore that. The chair will remind all members that the person controlling the time is not to be unreasonably interrupted. We would further admonish that whenever possible to express the full meaning of something, it be done so without an expletive that may be offensive to people here in the audience or those who watch this on television.
He's dead. What are you talking about offensive? He's dead.
Times is essential, but I would admonish everyone that it has been the practice of this committee for the many years I've been here to use such things as F-bomb in order to get the message out without actually using the word.
That's what the mayor said.
Notwithstanding that, the gentlelady, if
She
will be
repeated what the mayor
recognized for
said.
this time plus an additional 20 seconds, the gentlelady may continue.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Long story short, we are sitting in judiciary and no one on that side of the aisle seems to care that this particular person, whose name we don't know at this point, became the judge, jury, and executioner. I don't know how you square that. And then we're sitting here literally in markup for a bail funds bill. When I first ran for office, it was in the midst of yet another lynching by law enforcement in Minneapolis. At that time, it was George Floyd. I remember working as a pro bono criminal defense attorney to help protesters that were being arrested. There were more than 600 protesters that were arrested in Dallas. There were churches that came together to make sure that there were bail funds. There were nonprofit organizations. And to explain how it works for bail, since we're in judiciary and we're writing the laws, and some people may not understand this, but those bail funds, those nonprofit organizations are not the ones that determine whether or not somebody gets bail. What they do is they help out poor people, which I know y'all are not interested in either. But they help out people that aren't rich and famous and have limitless amounts of money, like all of the Epstein defendants who somehow y'all can't find, even though y'all went and got Maduro. But it helps out those people to be able to get out of jail. Many of those people that if they spend just a couple of days in jail will then be thrust into straight up poverty because they will lose everything. Why it is that you want to criminalize people such as churches that are trying to help the poor because they understand what the Bible says, and they don't just say that they understand it or say that they love Jesus, but they decide that they actually put it into works because faith without works is dead. That is wrong too. And I'm here to tell you that there's going to be a lot of nonprofit organizations that are going to step up in this moment because there are going to be protests around this entire country because of the state-sanctioned execution that we all saw unfold. Unless there is some kind of justice that takes place and we get the name of that officer and that officer is prosecuted. So I ask that law enforcement, we have oversight over them. I am the oversight ranker. Let's go ahead. In fact, I make a motion that we have a hearing in the oversight subcommittee as it relates to this particular issue and what took place.
My God. Y'all seen that?
Loud and clear, man. Loud and clear.
That's what I do, y'all. I find facts. I use evidence and prove everything we say and do. That's what we do in the nation. We prove facts, actual facts. We don't want people to think we just talking. We show them facts where they can see that we're trying to save people's lives. That way, millions of people gonna come to this show. More millions of people gonna come to the show because they see these wonderful, handsome, gifted men of God that want to save wives, women, and children life. And we owe it to our ancestors, and we owe it to our God. Who would like to speak? Who would like to speak? Marcus?
Man, I'm always ready to speak, man. You know what I'm saying? You can always tag me in. I think one, shout out to you for finding that video. Jasmine Crockett, that's one of my favorite people. She's a congresswoman out there in Dallas and Southside Dallas too. Southside Dallas got Martin Luther King and Malcolm X Boulevard. So I love any city that got Martin Luther King and a Malcolm X Boulevard. That's my kind of city right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Houston don't even have Malcolm X Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jasmine. She always speaking for the people. A lot of people want to say the things that she's saying to those people. I'm with her. I think that, the shooter should be held accountable. It's a lot going on with the ICE raids and everything happening around the U.S. When I watched the video, I immediately saw that everybody's gonna be divided, and I went straight to the comments. As soon as I saw the video, I went to the comments, and exactly what I said in my head is exactly what I was reading in the comments.
My
You had some
God.
people saying,
What was
"Hey,
he saying, Mark?
that's what she get." Great job, police officer. And then some people were saying, she was shot cold blood on the street. And me being veteran, I think the guy, the shooter, the police officer, the ICE agent, whatever his name was or is, he's a
Johnny.
veteran. Yeah, I seen that he served in Iraq and everything. And I got a thing for veterans, man. I'm a naval special warfare veteran. And so I'm gonna look at it from both ways. Every side, I'm a Libra. And one thing for sure is when you about to pull somebody over, you don't want to be standing in front of the vehicle. And I think he came about the situation wrong to begin with. So I don't know what the protocol is. I've never been to the academy, but I know when you run up on a suspect or run up on a vehicle, you're not supposed to run up on the front of the vehicle. And that's where he found himself, right there at the front of the vehicle, when he probably should have came from the rear. So that's a tactical mistake, a training mistake. With that, the car coming at you, I think anybody's gonna respond with whatever you want to respond with. Like sometimes if a car coming at you and you got a rock in your hand or your phone in your hand, you might even throw your cell phone. And I like my phone. I got an Apple iPhone. There ain't no cheap phone. But if a car coming at me and that's all I got in my hand, I might throw that phone at the car. And so I think he found himself in one of those situations. He was in front of the car. He wasn't supposed to be there. She hit the gas and boom, he went on ahead and took her out. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's unfortunate. And the video doesn't help America because we don't want to be the divided states of America. We want to be the United States of America. So I just always sit back and watch when these situations happen. And then I always don't just take the video for what I see. I always want to watch the video, dive in, and then wait and see what everybody's saying and what's really happening because there's always some small details that they leave out. I remember when Ahmaud Arbery got killed out there in Atlanta in the midst of COVID. They tried to leave some of those details out. With the George Floyd situation, they tried to leave a lot of those details out. And then even in this situation, and I'll pass the mic here, Renee Good, this situation happened near the George Floyd situation. So everybody in Minneapolis that was out there for George Floyd during 2020, during COVID, when we was out there because of that 9.5 whatever minute video that we all saw, now they back in that same area marching and protesting, not just there, but around the U.S., just like they was everywhere else. So they got people down here in the Galleria area. I just got a DM from some of my friends and family. Some of them, I don't know if they actually down there, but they actually got video of people that's protesting out here for a situation that happened out there. So that's it, man. Salute to everybody that's serving. And again, I hate that he was the one that pulled the trigger.
May I speak, please?
John?
That was Dr. Salam. I want to say a word.
Go ahead, Dr. Salam.
Can you hear me? Okay, thank you, sir. I just heard the brother speak, and I respect what you said, brother. I really do. However, after she pulled off, the officer positioned himself where he could have said. There was all officers behind her. Nobody was in front of her until she pulled off. And she was on her way down the street. And I've seen this narrative too many times.
Come on, speak.
I've seen this narrative too many times. I've covered over 500 different cases since 2014. I don't buy what they say. Even with the ideal of put down the gun, put down the gun. That's the new way of defending their position when they justify killing someone. To say I thought they had a gun. Whether they had it or not, they say it out of their mouth now.
Speak, man, speak.
Okay? So that person, that individual positioned himself in front of that vehicle, on the side of the vehicle. She didn't come towards him. He put himself there to justify his action. Okay? And I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. There is no excuse for it. Zero excuse for what happened to that young woman. Not one bit. My daughter, I have two daughters close to her age. I don't buy that at all. Okay? At all. There is no excuse for murder. There is no excuse for the lies that's being told. There is no excuse anymore for this type of behavior that's happening, and we keep apologizing for their wickedness. I'm not buying it.
I agree with you, brother Solomon, 1,000%. I watched it like 6 times, and the lady, John, backed up and turned to the right. She was not going fast. Number one, they was mad, Marcus, because they tried to open the door. That's what y'all didn't see. They tried to open the door. They wanted to snatch her out the car. I wish the door would open, but they wanted to snatch her out the car. And then this other boy was in the front of the car to the left, knowing he wasn't supposed to be there. She didn't even go after him. She turned away from him at 5, 6, 7 miles an hour. No rush, no speed, no nothing. So he shot, I think, 3 times purposely to the head. Triggered from a year ago that he got drugged. So the first time anybody did anything like that, he was going to do just what he did. It's called triggeration. He needed a psychosocial assessment and a dynamic. He should have been on that job for 5 years plus in no traffic, because anybody looked like they coming at him or anyway, he would be triggered. And he was so low down, he walked away because he knew he was guilty. He knew he was guilty, and then they were so low down, the doctor tried to go and resuscitate the sister and see if he could do something. They, no, you. So that was cold-blooded murder. And I'm going to make this song this weekend with some of the greatest producers on the planet, and we're going to rock it. I'm going to show you what kind of music I got. Captain, where you at? Play Houston Love or play that rap song I got. I want them to show them what kind of producer I got. I got somebody strong as Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. Watch this here. I'm not playing. I'm going to rock this world.
What producer you working with, Mr. Bonner?
I'm working with a guy from Canton, Ohio, named Ollie. And I'll put you on the phone with us. You can come to the studio with Master Harris. I'm staying in the studio this weekend till I finish that song.
I want to be there. If that's possible, I want to be there, man.
You definitely can be there. Watch this here. Play your tape, Catherine, and play the other one where they can see how great my music is for my, this is for my movie, The Redemption of American Gangster. And Brother Salam, thank you.
Praise be to Allah.
What did you say, John?
That wasn't me, that was Brother Salam.
Salam, I thank you so much that you've been more experienced than all of us. Over 400 cases, brother. And I done did thousands, but never one like that where the traffic, and he was so triggeration and so triggered, he was ready to kill her at all times. So they're not going to get away with it. And the president of the United States of America told a bald-faced lie and say that man was hit and he had to go to the hospital. Ray Charles from the graveyard, Stevie Wonder from his home can watch that tape and know ain't one scratch touched that man. For the president of the United States of America to lie like that, that show you why he went over to Venezuela to got that man out on the 6th, same day he broke in the Capitol and lying about they stole the vote. One of the greatest lies ever been in that White House. and one of the worst presidents, and God is going to deal with him. And then he just said that children born of black people, when from 1 year old to 20, they will become criminals. He said this out his mouth. We his mother and father. And he disrespected us.
Thank you so much.
The song, Catherine. Listen, ladies and gentlemen.
So I have 4 drug places going at one time.
$300 million, I ain't even break a sweat. Money so long, got the bankers breaking necks. Yeah, Johnny been the aura, whole city show respect. I don't brag, I don't talk, I just cash every check. $300 million moolah goes in the mist. Trap king turn legend, now my life look rich. Came from the bottom where the struggle got grit. Now it's penthouse views and they still can't tell me. 300 them sitting quiet like they meditate. Went from ramen on the stove to lobster on the golden plate. Fed tried to stop me too late, I elevate. Turn pressure in the diamonds, that's by the DNA. Jet black coupe with the seats blood red. Money cleaner than the thoughts running through their head. I ain't had to sell dreams, I just stacked instead. Now the Forbes list looking like my daily bread. Back then they laughed, now they whisper with fear. I made them disappear like smoke in the rear. Whole hood cheer when they see me appear. 300 mil wave you can draw standing near. 300, 300, 300, 300. $300 million, I ain't even break a sweat. Money so long, got the bankers breaking neck.
Let's go Whitney Houston. Let's go Whitney.
I don't brag, I don't talk, I just cash every check. Candy coated dreams, but the hustle stay dirty. On king grinding since I woke up at 6:30. Nobody gave nothing, I got mine early. Now I still in T while the stocks rise sturdy. Boss moves only had on X, I decide 300 mil later and I still don't hide. Still Johnny from the block with the pride in my stride. Only thing changed, now the world on my side. I don't do small talk, just say big business. Money too tall, got this in last for witness. All black suit like a mafia Christmas. Been the life different, that dollar got fitness. 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, $300, bodybuilding. Off my soul, off my soul, off my soul. 300, 300, 300, 300, big bag in it, 300, do the rest on my time. 300, 300, put the pressure on me, I just turn it to shine. I just turn it to shine. Put the pressure on me, I just turn it to shine. I just turn it to shine. 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300 million dollar moolah goes in the mist. Trap king turn legend, now my life look rich. Pressure on me, I just turn it to shine. 300, 300, 300, 300. $300 million, I ain't even break a sweat. Money so long, got the bankers breaking it.
My president of Operation Millionaire.
300. Pressure on me, I just turn it to shine. Only had on X, I decide 300 mil later and I still don't hide. Still Johnny from the block with the pride in my stride. $300 million, I ain't even break a sweat. $300 million, I ain't even break a sweat. Money so long, got the bankers breaking necks. Yeah, Johnny been the aura, whole city show respect. I don't brag, I don't talk, I just cash every check. Turn it to shine.
My president.
That shit hard. Hey, that's a bad song, man. That's a bad song. That song,
Where,
hey.
where
That
can
song
we
just
get
well
that
put
song,
together,
brother?
man. I know music, man. I listen to a lot of music, man. I wasn't expecting that. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's
Brother,
a
where can
bad
we get that
song, man.
song? That was beautiful.
You
That was
already
beautiful.
dropped
Where
that,
we get
Mr.
that?
Bonner?
Huh?
That's already released or what?
No, I ain't finna release. I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna master it one more time, and then I'm gonna release it. And I'm gonna release the video and all. We put everything in order. Right now, it's gonna go platinum. Within a year, it's gonna go platinum. Everybody been wanting to see, because I had Whitney Houston, and she told me to come back and get her. And the nation called me down out of all the ministers. Thank God, Captain Khalil, Captain Curtis. They called me down. I went to Atlanta, to Buckhead, to Ritz-Carlton Hotel. I was teaching for 2 weeks, counseling classes to Whitney and Bobby. A lot of people don't know that. And like I told y'all, I don't have swagger. Swagger run out. I have favor. God put favor on my life. He would say he would take the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And he was talking about me as well. I was a fool. But God woke me up on death row. God woke me up when I heard somebody on that radio. God woke me up when I had 40 years for something I didn't do with a 4-month trial, 9 lawyers, 300 witnesses. Robbed the jury store for $1 million. 3 years that I didn't do. Both times, all 3 times, I was in Dallas. So I'm like Marcus. I love Dallas. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if I'd have went back and got Whitney, Whitney told me, and in front of Sherelle, who is a prophetess now, a great singer at a $12 million mansion, told me to come back and get her. If I'd have went back and got her, she'd be alive. I was going to take her out the country with an MGT and let the MGT work with her. I had got her off drugs almost, and her mother came on Globe magazine and said, Mr. Binder, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a gangster. I don't care who you are. Come back and get my daughter. So again, that song is gonna go platinum. And before it's over with, I got one more I'm gonna play for y'all.
That song hard, man. That
Yeah,
song is
yeah.
hard, man. It's flawless.
Yeah.
It's flawless. It's easy to market. The melodies, everything, the lyrics, the beat, even the visual is, you know what I'm saying? It's alluring. It's a
Thank you.
perfect
Thank
song.
all of you.
It's a
Thank
perfect
you.
song, man. For real, for real.
I just want to show y'all.
I want to jam it again on the loudspeaker, man. Shit, the phone ain't doing no justice. I ain't playing. That's a bad song, man.
Let me
Straight up.
let me shock all of y'all. Catherine, play Houston Love. I'm gonna
That's a
shock
bad
y'all.
song, man.
Well, we finna be millionaires. I already said that. In music, in hair, real estate, let's go. In agriculture. Watch this.
Before we come back with Houston Love, I would like to play a commercial. So it'll take a small break, y'all, a short one, and I'll get everything queued up. But thank you guys for joining us tonight. I
We
appreciate
love
it.
them, every one of them.
Absolutely. Marcus, what you think about the song, Marcus? He a music head too, man.
Marcus, what you think about the song?
Oh, he must have dipped out right quick.
He dipped out. He'll be right back.
Hey, Mr. Bonner, no lie. I don't lie. I don't gas people about the music. If I don't like it, I just don't say nothing. That's a bad song, man.
Yeah. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
You like the John?
What? Come on
300,
now,
300, 300.
Come on now.
Yeah, I think
Hey.
that's my favorite.
Man,
while she queuing it up,
I'm ready to jam it right now.
While she queuing it up, I want to say something. I'm finna change the narrative here for a minute.
Come on.
So be patient. You said something, and I have to let the people know what I see from my experience. And a lot of times I sit back more than I talk, and I'll say one or two things. I kind of like, scratch the surface a little bit, but this one won't be surface scratching. So you made a statement about them going into that country and getting Majero, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what they've been showing.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say they didn't do that. You ain't heard what I said. I'm gonna say they didn't do it the way you think and the way they project it to the people. Now, why you say that? Because think about this here. If anybody breaking into your house, are you gonna give any resistance? Or are you gonna just sit there?
Come on, I'm
We
listening.
giving resistance.
One more time. Okay. So how do you go into a whole country with 150 airplanes and nobody you don't hear the helicopters, you don't hear jets, you don't hear nothing, and nobody give any resistance? Not one. All they said was one helicopter got shot, but it still made it back. You went bombed the house. Now this is the president. Y'all not hearing me, man. Y'all not hearing me, man.
You saying
This
it's
is
the
the
Come on,
inside?
brother.
president.
You saying it's the inside man?
This is
Brother,
the president of a country.
brother,
Can you go to
brother
any?
John,
You can't even, bro. I done been out
brother
the
John.
country. If you've been
Go
out
ahead.
the country, this ain't
Go
America,
ahead. Go
huh?
ahead.
They just starting carrying guns in America. You
Go
go to
ahead, brother.
Mexico right now. It's better they talk about Mexico. The cops walking around with M16s.
Facts.
That's right.
I
That's
lived
right.
in Paris back in the 80s. And if you was in Charles de Gaulle, this is back in the 80s, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
The military people walked around with M16s in Charles de Gaulle, in the airports in Bologna. I lived in Italy. They all had M16s back in the
Mm-hmm.
80s.
Come on, brother.
American people are just getting desensitized and seeing people
Mm-hmm.
walking
That's
around
right.
with M16s and full gear. They've been
Go
doing
ahead.
that in these other countries.
Go ahead.
Okay?
That's right.
So you gonna tell me that you're gonna come into another man's country, 150 airplanes. You already got 17
With almost
warships
30 million people.
in the water. You got 17 warships in the Caribbean. If you're a military man, you on height. The country was already on alert.
Go
They
ahead,
already
brother.
looking for something.
Go ahead.
It wasn't just, they also had aircraft carriers. So you don't think they was thinking maybe something gonna fly over here? Of course they was. What this
Mm-hmm.
was, and they alluded to it a bunch of times and people didn't say nothing, this was a CIA operative movement, right? The CIA ran this. If anybody read the book about the hitman, huh? The Confessions of a Hitman, huh? Economic Hitman.
Yes, sir. That's the
This
movie.
is what
That's the one.
happened, in my humble opinion, and I almost can prove this. They paid everybody off. They paid the military people off. They paid the vice president off. They paid the heads. They paid everybody in his cabinet was paid off, huh? And they allowed him, like a bullfighter, do. Ole, come on in, get him, and get out. Period. It was no resistance. You can't tell me if you in your house, somebody break in, you just gonna let them come in. You ain't no resistance. Even a roach will fight if he is backed into a corner. A fly, a nasty fly. These people was paid off. These people were, for months, they done peppered them, gave them money, told them what they was gonna do, and then they came in. There's no way in the world you just fly in with 17 warships in the Caribbean facing you, and all of a sudden you get surprised at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you don't think that these people can do something at any moment. You a goddamn you know what. It don't work like that, bruh. Anybody, Marcus, you was in the military, if you still on here, tell me if I'm lying, I'm dying. It don't work like that. They just,
You
even you
making
got a
sense. You
lonely
making
private,
sense.
you got
You
a
making
lonely
sense.
private walking around with a gun on guard duty at night. Where the people that's on guard duty? There's nobody around the president's house. Can you go to Washington, D.C. right now and jump over that fence? Who can go to Washington, D.C., carry your behind to D.C. and jump over the fence and see what happens? Huh? Throw some paper over the damn fence and see what happens. It don't work like that, bruh. It don't work like that. And he already been saying and threatening for months. So you think they got caught with their pants down all of a sudden when he been saying what he was gonna do for months? It don't work like that, bruh.
So I have a
Period.
question for you, brother. I have a
50,
question because I
50.
thought about the same
One
thing.
minute,
I was
one
gonna,
minute. Michael want to speak. Speak, Mike.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead,
was just
brother.
gonna say, I was just gonna say quickly, kind of following up on John. $50 million bounty was on the man. I think it was bounty was on his head. Now that money go a long way in a country like Venezuela, and I have no doubt that it's a potential, or I shouldn't say I have doubt, but I have definitely would reason with the possibility that John created, because he's right. No defense, no fight back, no resistance whatsoever. So that means you take 50 million, even if you had 100 co-conspirators. You divide 50 million up between 100 people or 200 people. That's still some bread. That's a lot of bread to divide up between some people who, if the CIA moved in with operatives and made the suggestion or made the deals, that's what made it such a smooth operation for them. They knew exactly where this man was at, exactly where his wife was at. He talked about he tried to get to a secure room, and he wasn't able to get to the secure room in time enough. That's how time they had him. He couldn't even get to his safe room. So that lets us know right there that they had a whole bunch of inside intelligence well beyond the norm. And also back to your music, bro. I'm in agreement. It was definitely affirmation. I'm feeling that. I'm like, I gotta get that 300 million. I'm feeling that, brother. I need to get some of that bread for real. And you know why I would tell you and that's not being vain, or how some people
We're
try
gonna
to
do it together, Mike. We're gonna
they
do it
gotta have
together.
a problem with people having money, because we've been programmed by this world to have an aversion of money, and it's absolutely absurd and insane for us to think that way. It's a book called The Science of Being Rich, and one of the things he does is he totally debunks this whole idea, this whole notion, and how we've been educated about wealth, how we have this problem with money, where we have this kind of pushback on money, like it's something wrong with us thinking about it. The way that the cat wrote in the book, he said, God wants us, in these words, to be rich. He said, because he cannot express himself through us when we're in abject poverty. When you think of abject poverty, your survival circuit is activated. You're not as creative as you need to be. That's
Come
why the
on,
rich
come
get
on.
richer and the
Speak,
poor
man.
get poor.
Speak,
Because
man.
when you're wealthy, you can create. You have the space to create. You're not thinking about what you're going to eat, where you're going to stay, what you're going to drink, and if your children are going to be good. See, so we got to have wealth. So when I was listening to it, I was like, I love the visual. I love the visual, and I love your whole vibe. I love the audacity to step in that zone. Like, we owning this ish. You know what I'm saying? I'm on top of this. I'm cutting deals. I'm brokering deals, and then you had a scene where you go out and you breaking bread with the young ones. I said, okay, you killed it with that. You closed it out with that, brother. You're gonna break bread with the babies. Y'all passing out bread with the babies. See what I'm saying? That we have to understand the visuals are important for us. And Joe Dispenza, he has mind movies. He does the whole seminar on mind movies. And one of the things he talks about, he uses the kaleidoscope, and then he does the visions similar to that. So I was thinking about that. I said, the way you
Thank you,
inserted yourself, the
Michael.
whole
Thank you.
process, brother. Beautiful piece, brother. So that was my commentary on that.
I want to just jump back in right quick and say, you're absolutely right. They said they knew his activities of daily living. They knew everything about how he was walking, where he's going to be at, his movements. They knew all his movements, period. So that's the inside job, if you know all that,
It was
period.
inside. It was
But
inside.
Dr. Salam wanted to come in. Dr. Salam wanted to come in. And when you come in, Dr. Salam, make sure to tell them about your book you have, too. Dr. Salam just dropped the book himself. Don't be shy.
Yes, sir. But first off, that video and that music fired me up at midnight. I cannot
Thank you.
believe I'm still
Thank you.
online, and you had me with that, brother.
Me too.
That's a good visual, and that's a good vibration to go into my spirit before I lay my head down. I'm telling you, that was very good.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you.
And brother John, thank you so much for the introduction. I really, we got so much to build, but I do have a book that came out last year, and it took 19 years to write it. And the book is entitled in line to what you were saying, Brother Michael. The book is entitled Igniting the Leader Within, Harnessing Your Divine Power
Do you have a
to
book? Do you have a book where we can see it?
Yes, sir, I do. Actually, I do. Where's my book? My book is in the
I
living
need to
room.
get one where I can put it on my commercial and sell it with my clothing line.
Okay, hold 1 second, please. I'm gonna step in here.
We have a clothing line. Gloves up, guns
Yeah,
down.
I'm here in my living room now. So hold on, please. Let me. Okay, here we go. So this is the book right here. I'm gonna step over here so you can see it. So here's the book.
Let us see it. Let us see it.
Let's see. Oh, here you go.
Put
Here
it
you
up.
go. Can you see it?
Raise
This
it
is the
up.
book.
There you go.
Bring it closer. Bring it closer.
Okay.
Igniting of
Lower it,
elite.
brother. Lower it, brother. Salam.
Hold on,
Lower it a
hold on,
little
hold on.
bit.
Let me do a little different. Let me turn this camera around. That's what I need to do. Okay, here
Now
you
we
go.
see it. We see it.
We see it now.
Okay. Okay. When can we all
Ignite,
get one?
Igniting the leader within.
When can we all get one?
and right there, you see that?
All right. How much the book
Yes,
cost?
sir.
Okay, the book costs $25, and it's not just the book. It also comes with a workbook.
Okay, sign me up. I'm gonna get the first $25 a night. So I'm asking all of us, let's
Okay.
buy the book. Let's support each
Okay.
other.
Thank you,
All
brother.
of us.
Thank you, brother. Yes, sir.
So you got
I
it.
want to hear what you said. I want to hear what you had to say, Dr. Salam, about what I
Congratulations
said.
on that too, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so
Congratulations
much.
on your book, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I know that ain't no easy feat, man. And it's a powerful title, man, straight up.
Well,
I'm gonna help you
it's
with
what
that
you.
book, Salam. I got
Thank
29
you.
million people. I'm gonna take that book and put it in my commercial. I'm
Oh,
gonna
wow.
talk to you about it.
Okay. Yes, sir,
Igniting the
brother.
leader within.
And the thing,
Yes, sir.
the show that you was on earlier, brother Johnny, brother Michael wrote the book, and I was so humbly asked to be one of the forewords. Showing brother Mike, we must first be
Go ahead.
brothers.
That's right. That's the book right there. That's the book.
Boy,
Go
look
ahead.
at God. Look at
Yes,
God.
sir.
Look at
Go
God.
ahead, brother.
Say,
What the
Yes,
battle
man,
say,
indeed.
brother
stop
Mike?
playing.
Say we must first be brothers.
That's
100 key principles.
I gotta have it.
Mm,
I gotta have both of them.
yeah.
shout
So,
out to Mike, man. Mike got my meta glasses working over here, man. I appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah, they
yeah,
still working, bro. They still working. That's
Yeah,
what's
they
up.
yeah.
working.
I
That's
want to
good, bro.
Corner.
comment. I want to go ahead. I'm
Oh, go
sorry. Go
ahead.
ahead, brother.
Go, go,
Nah,
don't
go ahead.
go,
Go ahead. I
Salam.
wasn't saying nothing, man.
Go and take the floor. We listen to you.
Okay. I want to comment on what Brother John had mentioned because I'd be surprised to even think that he was kidnapped at all. I believe there was already a plan for him to get out the country because his own people had begun to turn on him, and I think it was more of a partnership, and it had to look like it was a kidnapping. I don't even. I'm in agreement that this was an inside job, but I believe that it was even more of collaboration, whereas the president and Trump all came together for this, just so that it can be a way of getting him out and put him somewhere else. We'll see in the end how this all plays out. But I don't buy anything I see on television. If this
Fact.
show here, this is the real show. What you see here is what you get. But
Thank
on
you.
that television, then no, they telling lies in our vision on there,
Thank
and
you.
I just don't buy that. So I'm with you, brother John. Don't go for the okie doke black folk and white folk and people. Just don't go for okie doke. Don't believe the hype.
I want to read something that
Believe
somebody
me, if they
said
show
about
it on
all of y'all.
TV, it ain't the truth, man. They gonna show us the smoke and mirrors and everything else gonna happen behind the scenes, man. So I believe
That's
what you
right.
said, what both of
We
y'all are
all agree
saying
with
make
John.
a whole lot of sense.
We all agree with John.
Make a whole
I
lot of
just want to
sense.
say something. A
But
brother named, now listen to
as
me.
far as this lady being shot, man, whatever y'all want to do, man, I'm riding with y'all, man. Straight up.
Yeah, we're going to the studio.
I don't know if y'all ever heard of Teslin Figaro. Any of y'all ever heard of Miss Teslin Figaro? Miss Teslin is
No, sir.
she is a political activist. She's not left or right, but she often comes on CNN and, you know, speaks her mind, but she's a voice for the people on these agency funded television shows like CNN, Fox, and things of that nature. Well, in 2023, she was giving a speech in the middle of Washington, D.C. about on behalf of the reparations of people around the world, especially in California at the time. She called me to let me know that she was getting death threats. Again, it's a powerful woman. Every time she speaks, she moves spirits. You know what I'm saying? When y'all get a chance, go check her out. Anyway, she called me and asked me to put together a task force, you know, to basically like protect her while she gave this speech. And I called some brothers that you know, was saying that they was military minded, and this go back to what I was telling y'all earlier. A lot of people be just talking, man. I called these brothers. Some of these brothers was Israelites. Some of these brothers was 5%ers. And, you know, they always black power this, black power that, and, you know, showing how they be, you know, training with their guns. I called these brothers, and the first thing these brothers wanted to know was how much was she paying. And to me, it was real disgusting because here you are hollering black power this and black power. That's not how the movement gonna move forward, man. If you worried about $1, you feel me? So what I did, I hung up the phone with them, loaded up my arsenal, and I drove from Houston to Washington, D.C. to have this black lady's back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling y'all, let y'all know, whatever y'all need, man, I got y'all back in the same way, man. Because I believe in doing things that are bigger than myself. Nothing that I have done in the last 4 or 5 years has been something that's of selfish nature. When I came home from the penitentiary, I told myself I was gonna be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. And that's what I've been true to my word every day.
I agree with that.
From there on to right here. That's something that I implement in everything that I do. I don't care if it's music. Even when I was getting this contract with the government and employing these kids, I didn't know how it was gonna go down. I just knew that, like the brother said, God had favor with me. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's made me money in the last 3 or 4 years has been things that I've started off doing for free. You know what I'm saying? I went around the city just gathering debris from, you know, when the storm hit Houston, a lot of elderly people weren't able to get debris out of their front yard. And so me and a few other brothers just was going around the city just helping. But that's how the contract landed in my lap. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting y'all know, man, y'all got somebody that's I'm a committed servant to my people. You know what I'm saying? When ain't no cameras on and when ain't no press involved, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that to let y'all know, use me, man.
Yes, sir.
Use me, man. I got a lot of pent up aggression. I just want to channel it in the right way. Cause I ain't trying to have no shootout with no cops, man.
Facts.
Robert,
not unstrategically anyway.
let me read something to y'all.
Not unstrategic. Now I don't want to have an unstrategic shootout, you know. But
let me read something.
Go ahead.
Cause I'm with it.
Go ahead and read it, brother Johnny. Let him read.
Talking.
Let him read, brother Anthony.
Let him know I'm trying to read.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Can't hear
Go
us.
ahead, brother Johnny. Read it.
A brother named Robert James. I don't know
him.
him. I'm trying to show y'all what people saying about us already. This is our first night on. A brother named Robert
I can't
James
hear him,
said,
John. Can you?
Yeah, I can hear him. Just be quiet. He talking. I can hear him. Hold up.
Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
don't know why you can't. Anthony
right.
can't hear you.
Go ahead. I'm gonna hang up and come back.
Okay. Robert James said, the brainstorming you brothers are doing is phenomenal. People talking about us already. What I've told y'all a while ago, you got powerful women in Atlanta. It's 21 women and 1 man there. They got women that want to support us, y'all. I'm telling you what I know. Women are looking for strong men, not here. Here. They want it here. I want y'all to hear something, and y'all gonna come back because we're gonna have to go out and come back. And y'all that want to come back can come back. I pray all of y'all come back. But we ain't gonna go out right now. We're gonna go out in a minute. Captain Pray of Houston Love. I want them to hear that. Listen to this here, y'all. Y'all gonna be shocked.
Swing left, swing right, whole block go up. Turn the lights on high when the real ones strut. This that H-Town pride, yeah, the legend stood up. H-Town, Southside, hold it down, yeah. Kids dancing in the street, cars swinging behind them in perfect rhythm. He came from the south where the concrete cracked, where the hustle learn fast and they never look back. Johnny hit the scene, young mind sharp, no slack. Flipped a little stack to a kingdom, whole city stand back. Yeah, Johnny walks through the block, the lens is low, making him look larger than life. Slab lined up, everybody not in the sync. Gold chain heavy like a way hurt thing. Fast car, fast night, life gone in a blink. But he stood 10 toes while the whole world sing. Then the feds took him, storm came, no warning. Blue lights in his face, like a go to death row. What's this, John? Slam the devil, future look forward. But even locked down, he stayed real, never mourning. Bass so loud, make the concrete buzz. Johnny came up from the mud, now the city show love. We don't break, we don't bend, that's Houston blood. Houston look love. Swing left, swing right, whole block go up. Yeah, turn the lights on high when the real ones strut. This that H-Town pride, yeah, the legend stood up. Whoa, whoa. 10 years passed, but the fire stayed burning. Came home wise, whole life keep turning. Finding the Jeremiah, that's the tables were reversing. Hood looking proud, cause the OG merged. Yeah, body shaking hands with kids, neighborhood cheering. Drone circles around them, like he the center of gravity. Talk to the youth, now don't fall in them traps. Life hit hard, but you hit right back. Ain't soft, ain't preach, still built for the map. Still walk like a down when he step with the strap. But the city respect him, cause he real, no act. He the proof you can rise even when life's tracks. Every street walk down, feel like he a track. Whole H-Town, see a legend when he looking back. Yeah.
Boy, there's something going on here. I'm upset. There's something going on here. Where's that? He missed it. Oh.
Y'all can't hear me?
Oh. We hear you.
Son, did you hear?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we hear you, brother.
We hear you, Anthony.
Yeah, I caught the last end, but I could tell it's jamming though. I caught like the middle of it. Not even the middle, probably like the last end. I had to go in and come back out because I couldn't hear nothing. I saw it when it first started playing, but I had to go out and come back in. But I could tell it's jamming though. The first one's still my favorite one, but I could tell that one jamming too though.
Well, Salon, what you think about it?
Brother. Wow. Okay.
They hard.
Yeah, yeah. No. But see, both of them have their unique message.
I can't hear.
Okay, and that message there is the foundational piece to where everything else came from. See, that's the story behind. That's the story behind the glory. Is what I saw.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah. See, that's the.
Some police officers jumped me.
Yeah, see,
Undercover.
I love it, brother. I love it. I love it. That
God
was
saved
beautiful.
my life. God
Yes,
saved my
sir.
life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brother, John, I did put this at the chat, dear brother, Johnny. I put in the chat the where if you wanted to get the book or you call me direct or whatever, but it's drsalamacademy.com is where you can actually go and get it. Dr. Salam Academy. I'm looking to put it on Amazon or whatever, but I don't have to go that route. I got my brother. So that's good enough. Thank you.
I got somebody can help you sell your book and take it to another level. The same
Yes,
people
sir.
took Nuri book and made it
Hey
go.
man, come
So we're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
have a discussion about that.
Okay, yes, sir.
Not now, but tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Next week.
Okay, yes, sir. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
John, what you think about
Man,
the song?
Man, come on. If you I agree with everything Dr. Salam said. If you started that one first and then played the next one, it'll definitely. I mean, they both was out of sight, but
Man, I
that was
can't
a
hear
rock. That was
nothing.
rocket ship. That's rocket ship. That's straight to the top, baby. That is a universal piece right there, and you
Thank you.
understand what I
yes,
mean.
Thank
sir.
you.
Universal. Yes,
Come on,
that's a
Professor. You ain't
universal
said
message,
nothing.
man.
Yes,
A
sir, brother.
universal message.
I love the song, the part that I did. It kept going out and coming back in. I used to do music myself years ago. The absence of beat is the absence of rhythm. The absence of rhythm is the absence of soul. But that song had both beat, rhythm, and soul in it. So it resonated with me, brother. Beautiful song. Loved it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got 30 songs. I got 12 for my album. All of them. We got the 21st century Jimmy Jam Terry Lewis, because I've been in music for a while. So it's we gonna do something with our movie. We're gonna do something with real estate, agriculture. She's Happy Hair. We got a team of people, and we're gonna teach our people how to eat better. I ain't had no meat in 29 years. I had no dairy in 15 years. I had no sugar in 14 years. I don't
Yes,
go
sir.
to CVS and Walgreens, and I ain't going.
Hey
That's
man,
wonderful,
I
brother.
don't eat
That's
none of that
wonderful.
stuff either, Mr. Bonner, man. None of that.
Yeah,
I've
we
been a vegetarian for like 7 years, and then I started eating fish. I've been eating fish for like the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Just so I could
That's
have
good.
some type
You close,
of protein.
pescatarian.
yes, sir,
Yeah,
brother.
Going
I'm
raw.
vegetarian myself, brother. I'm there myself, brother. You mentioned that you had a clothing
I'm on a
line.
juice cleanse right now though. I'm drinking nothing but beet. I'm drinking beet juice. I'm just trying to make good love to
That
my
beet
woman,
juice
man.
good for your high blood. It'll knock high blood out and save your kidneys. So keep drinking the
Man, that's
beet juice.
I'm drinking that so I can make good love to my woman, to be transparent, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, the household is taken care of,
That's
man. I'm
wonderful.
trying to have kids within the next 2-3 years, man.
You're gonna have them. You said something about my clothing line. It's called
Yes, sir.
Gloves Up, Guns Down. Pick up the
Yes, sir,
guns
brother.
one day. Pick up the guns you die the same day. I'm gonna let Captain put my clothing line with We Must Be Brothers First and all over the country. We didn't want to put it out till after Christmas. We didn't want to get caught up with that old pagan. I could have went on did it, but
Paganistic holiday.
I didn't want to be no part of that paganism. So I
Yes,
hit
sir.
line up
Yes,
to
sir,
have
brother. I have a clothing store,
Respect.
codeblackatl.com. You know, we have a brick and mortar clothing store, and we like to collaborate with you and maybe do some stuff on your clothing line as well within Code Black
Man, I'm
ATL.
finna go out and come back because I can't hear nobody,
Well, look
man.
at God. What, John, what you gonna do, man? You done started all this. John, you started all this, man.
Bro, I didn't start nothing, bro.
Damn, man.
I just want the spirit to use me because I know I'm committed to we must first be brothers. And if we got all this talent all around the world, but someone has to introduce everybody to each other. So
My God.
Magic Johnson ain't got nothing on me. I'm the assist man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it right there in front of the goal. All you gotta do, if you want one hand, two hands behind your back, it's gonna be a dunk. Huh?
Okay.
The only way it's not gonna even if you got slippery fingers, you gonna score. That's how it go, bro. Because it's our time. But
It's our
Brother
time.
McHale said it earlier. We have to understand the time and what must be done. The time is now. So what we gonna do?
Okay. I want to end right. I want, if y'all would come back for 5 or 10 minutes, I want y'all to come right back. We finna end it because she have to cut the show up at 1:49. So we're gonna go out. She gonna run a commercial. We're gonna go out. Y'all that want to come back, just come back for 5 or 10 minutes. Where we can close about that sister and what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, because we don't want to leave it just on my music. So I just did that to put some flavor in it and show y'all where we're going. And sister, we're gonna do a song on you and your beautiful life. And I've given 30% of that song to your 3 children. And it's gonna be millions. I promise you, I got some funk for this here. So Catherine, play the commercial. John, Professor, Sutton, y'all come back and let's close it out right. Catherine, play the commercial, go out, and we're gonna come right back, y'all. YouTube, you ain't gotta go nowhere.
Thank you for all y'all joining tonight. I appreciate it. Want to give a big shout out to our Facebook family that is watching as usual, and YouTubers as well. Remember to follow us on Facebook or go to YouTube and click subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when we go live. If you're watching on replay, always drop us a line and tell us what you think. So here's a commercial break, and then we'll be right back.
You helping me, Captain, all the rest of us save a life.
Listen to me.
So that y'all celebrate us and help us open up vocational schools and save our kids and our kind. You don't want to do that. You want to sit in the back like a house nigga, a coon, and do what you do. Because I have 5,000 heaven-making angels around me. And anybody come against me, God is going to destroy them. I can name all the people that come at me. God have destroyed them, have created problems in their family. So again, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying to you is that the black woman is the mother of earth. She has melanin in her skin, right here, melanin. The sun is her friend, it's not her enemy.
Listen to me. 90% of your crew is snitching. Get out the game. Whatever money you got, go open some kind of business. If you don't know how to open a business, do what my partner did. He gave his money to the restaurant owner. Now he rich because the restaurant owner paid him every month. He invested like $500,000 with it. And now he got some now he get rich. Him and his wife got a big home. They come out of Texas University. If you ain't an entrepreneur, invest your money with a D or with Catherine, whoever doing business with me. I'm going to build 90 townhouses. I need 2.5 right now. So again, invest your money with somebody you can trust. Get out the game. If you don't get out the game, you're going to prison. And 85-90% of the time you do, when you get out, you'll be dead. It's not worth it. So it's China Biden talking to you. Listen to me. Listen to me.